These same people who are against provision, who are saying, I will not provide because to provide is to subscribe. These are the same people that are in search of a relationship. These people are in search of a relationship. Worst part, some are in a relationship. They are in a relationship, and if you ask them, now say, what are you there for? They'll tell you about love. No, I love her so much. We come from a father, da 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 da. But if you cannot provide for someone that you love, then what is love, sir? What is love? And understand, we are not talking about someone who is there to manipulate you. You are grown enough to see manipulation and blackmail. You cannot say, but you are not sure. Sometimes you cannot not be sure if someone loves or doesn't love you. You are grown enough to know the difference. This person is here for me or this person is not here for me. There's no thinking twice about this. If you cannot tell if someone loves you, you don't love yourself enough to know what type of love you should or should not receive. You should start by loving yourself enough to know that this is not love that I'm getting. This is manipulation. But if you don't love yourself, how can you know if they do or do not love you? But that is out of the picture. You are grown enough to know. But you don't want to provide. The problem is you are within a relationship. It is okay to not want to provide if you are not in love with someone. We can dodge it as good as we can. But at the end of the day, it comes to one fact. Can you provide or can you not provide? Can you? Not do you want to or do you not want to. Can you, say? Do you have the ability to show up, to give your emotions on 100%, to be honest with them? Because provision, yes, it has to do with money. It starts here. It starts from your heart. Can you be honest with this person that you are with here? Because if we are limiting it to money, it means we are eliminating all the necessary parts. We are saying, no, let us focus on the single thing. That is why it sounds like a subscription. That is why we say to provide is to subscribe. It is the responsibility of the father. But if we start from the heart, you will realize as we go on, the father has nothing to do with this. Because if I love her so much and I'm vulnerable with her and I'm honest with her, from the bottom of my heart, this person is my truest friend. This person is the one that holds my hand through good, through bad, through traumas, through excitements. This person is here for me. This person is helping me live and enjoy this life thing. This person is helping me be accommodated, be appreciated into this life thing. This person, when I need a shirt, she'll buy the shirt. When I need a meal, she'll buy this meal. Not to impress me, but because she is aware that this person is lacking a certain thing. Are we approaching it that way? Or when we talk about provision, are we thinking, no, I've earned and I've worked for a certain thing. I cannot just give it to them because they didn't do anything. Because if that is the case, there shouldn't be a relationship. Let's just be honest. If you are with someone that you cannot work for something and enjoy it with them, you cannot be in a relationship with them. Why are you with them? Let us just be honest sometimes. Sometimes let's just be specific. If you want fun of the beds, go to the brothels, go to where you can book these things, go to Klopper Street, go somewhere. But you cannot be in a relationship and want to behave like you don't have responsibilities. This is the state of purposes. Each and every one of you should play his and her purpose into this so that it functions, so that it goes forward. But if you come with your ego that you are complete and you've worked so hard to be who you think you are, and you are not responsible for a woman that you say you are in love with, her problems should be of her father. That is not your problem. You can find another one. Find another one. Instead of complaining about this one and not doing what you should do for this one, find another one who is so complete, and let us see if they won't need anything too. They'll just need you to come and chow them and go home. They'll just need you to come, cuddle, watch movies, go home. They won't need anything else. And let us see, by the time you meet such a person, let us see if you are fulfilled, if you are happy, if you are glad that you met a person who doesn't need you in their lives. They are so complete, they just need you and then go. Let us see if that is the ideal relationship that you have. Because if you're in a relationship that involves family planning, being vulnerable, growing together into a relationship, and you cannot survive the topic of providing, to provide, say, to give intentionally. You are intentionally giving because you see a need. Even if the need is never ending if you see it fit for you too. Because I asked you, can you or can you not? Because you cannot complain about something that you cannot do. You cannot do it. Even if you were glad you could do it, you cannot, unfortunately. But can you do it? And you are grown, we are going back again, you are grown enough to see between manipulation and being needed. You are grown to see if this person is using you or if this person is in need. So sometimes when we reason ourselves out of providing, let us realize that the relationship will grow because of time, not because of our intent, not because of our beliefs. The more you stay with a person, the more you perform for that person to act in a certain way that makes them think you are there for them fully, but you are not, because you are still struggling with giving a part of you to them. This money thing is just surface. It's just surface stuff. It's not about actual money, the actual paper. It's about your ego, sir. It's about your ego that you cannot work so hard and let someone just come and enjoy. It's about your ego. It's not about the actual paper. It's not about the actual paper, because the provision that is needed doesn't even destroy your future. It doesn't even destroy your dreams. So it has to do so much with your self-concept. But we are shying away from it. We shy away from it and we blame it on people who have manipulated us, people who have blackmailed us, used us. There will forever be people like that. So are you going to block yourself to experience the family that you need because you got manipulated and used years back? Or you are afraid that the person that you are with will use you now? If you don't trust them, why are you with them? Why are you with them? Let us be honest. Next time there are children of accident and sorrow, like they call them. Such horrible names for kids. Children of accident and sorrow. Do you understand what that is? You met someone, you were not honest with them, they were not honest with you. You both of you build a relationship over a flawed idea. Tomorrow you've escalated it and then you couldn't maintain it, and now kids are suffering because you couldn't see. If you cannot provide 100 rands on a weekly, for example, if you cannot provide 100 rands on a weekly, but you are in a relationship and it goes high because of time, it goes forward, it goes high, it goes forward. Because of time, you find out that later in life you have kids, but you cannot provide 100 rands for this woman alone. How can you provide for both of them? You could have seen at an early stage, you could have seen that, okay, if I provide for this person, I'm disturbing a certain thing in my life. Okay, if I cannot provide for this person, that means I have to work on my provision for this person, because if I want to be with them and I want them to live a certain life, that means I have to contribute a certain money, a certain thing, a certain emotion, a certain idea. You work on that. But because you don't want to do that now, you shy away from it. Time doesn't wait for you. It pushes your idea forward. You've given it to the world. You've said, I'm in love with this person, we are going forward, but you are not intentionally working on it. You are not there checking if the roots are tight on the soil, so that when the tree grows, won't fall. You are not there. You are not intentionally active. Time is active. It pushes you forward. It pushes you forward. Next thing, you are in maintenance code. Next thing, you are fighting here with big paragraphs. You are telling us that, women are evil. You are coming here, you are telling us nonsense now. You come here, you tell us nonsense. Because by the time you could have seen, by the time you could have accepted, if you can, if you cannot, and accept from the start that you cannot fight and change the obvious, a man will forever be a provider of the family, you like it or not. You like it or not, a man will forever be the head, the provider of the family. Do not listen to these people telling you nonsense here that I am a queen, I want to be whatever, I'm a glory, I'm a queen, I'm a glory, I'm a queen. When they are with someone and that man is less of a man, he doesn't play his purpose. I told you, this is a game of purposes. This is a state of purposes. If they are with that man and that man cannot play his purpose, he cannot be a man. They cannot take that man and be proud about him. They cannot take that man and show that man to their friends and say, this is my man. They cannot be proud, because at the end of the day, this same man should be the head. It is in our brains. It is engraved in their brains. They'll never show up and show up as the head and say, no, I am the head, forget him, but he is my man. No, it will never happen like that. They want him to play his role, because that is the obvious, and it will never change. It has never changed, it will never change.